Picture a Roman general back in the era of before Christ, riding through the capital after winning a massive war. The city throws him a parade that could stretch across a whole day's time if it wanted to. He rides through the streets in a golden chariot, dressed in royal colors, while the entire city cheers his name. There was almost no higher honor a man could receive in Rome at that time. But standing right behind him in that chariot was a servant with just one job. The whole length of that parade, that servant periodically leaned in close and whispered in his ear, "Memento mori." Remember, you must die. The Romans built this ritual into the celebration itself on purpose. At the exact moment a man's ego could swell up as the size of the sky, they planted a subtle reminder that all of it was just temporary, that the cheering would eventually fade, and that even the most powerful man in the world was still just a man who will someday die just like everything else in this universe. As morbid as this sounds right now, as morbid as it sounds on the surface, meditating on your own mortality does something strange with the emotion of fear. It burns away all the small worries that eat up your energy throughout the day. When you meditate on the fact of your own mortality, you stop complaining about the setbacks that are a natural part of your ultimate success. The stress over when the money is going to show up, or whether someone you love is going to change their mind about reconciling with you, or the frustration of everything feeling like it's taking too damn long to happen in your life. All of that shrinks down to its real, insignificant size once you measure it against the whole picture of your lifespan. This is the line in the sand that separates two kinds of people. Fearful people that think in days, that think in weeks. They want the result by Friday, and that gap in time feels like proof that manifestation doesn't even work, and that their life is falling apart right before their eyes, just like everyone else's. Fearless individuals, we think in years, we think in decades, we give our lives room to unfold, and that foresight keeps us steady while the crowd remains afraid of the future. So here's what I'm going to leave you with this week. Bring to mind the biggest goals that you're manifesting right now. Now, stretch that picture out, make it bigger than you ever had before. See how these goals ripple into your life and the lives of everyone around you 5 years from now, then 10 years, then 20 years, then 30 years down the road. Imagine what you're afraid to do being the story that someone tells about your accomplishments a century from now, and feel how the anxiety in your gut turns into excitement. Now you just felt what alchemy actually is within your own body. Imagine a version of you who has lived inside those winds for decades and is just normal, and watch the people whose lives got better because you decided to assume that identity. Take a mental snapshot and use it as fuel to build a reality shaped in the image of your highest self, one decision at a time, starting today.